Okay, we should be live. Let me go ahead and make the stream public. Okay, stream should be public, stream should be set. Let's start with all the start of stream prep, and then we'll get started in a bit. Okay, there we go. Stream, or link to the stream has been put in the Discord server. Let me go ahead and set up the other stuff on YouTube real quick. Get the stream up on my phone so I can see chat easier. And we should be all set in just a minute. Okay. Stream's up on my phone. We shall see if, we'll see how it goes. But, for now, if anyone, rewatches this, considering no one's actually watching yet from what I can see, I finally got some new mods. Yeah, Bad Lion died. I don't know if I don't know how to do it or something, but Bad Lion didn't update. Which means no more Bad Lion, pretty much. It's unfortunate, but it's true. So I'm using a friend of mine's mod pack suggestion, and so far it's working pretty well. There's still a lot of stuff that I'm kind of figuring out and configuring to be the way that I like it, but for the most part it's all good. I do need to turn down the audio a little bit more. Let's go with like 25% for now. And yes, so another update for if anyone is either rewatching this or for if anyone has joined yet and I just can't see. I've gotten some really good stuff from the raffle, and by really good stuff I mean straight garbage. I have gotten a few alright things, you know. I've gotten a couple of cakes. I've gotten a tungsten key. I've gotten some alright stuff. I do not think I've even gotten a medium prize yet, and I have not gotten much. I've gotten 13 loudmouth bass, and I have a whole lot of cake, and I'm saving it, because someone made a suggestion that I should save it and go for one big raffle, and I liked that idea, so I'm gonna do it. I also got another Century Party invitation, another mystery package. I can almost actually use the mystery package. That is wild to think. Here, I'll put those in there. And let's see, do I want to use up all my cakes now, considering that I'm full on them? Might as well. Okay, let's get all the cakes of specific colors. I hate these cakes so much. the fact that they don't stack, to clarify. It's just the worst. Let me see something real quick. Music, let's turn that up a tiny bit. And music frequency, let's make it constant. Get some more background audio going, you know? Hot take, people in chat keep complaining about the lag and the, and then people will be like, oh my god, leave them alone. There's a big event. No. They can do better. Love Hypixel. I really do. But they could do better than this. Oh yeah, I forgot that I put the Rainbow Free book bundle in there. I'll go ahead and put this in here. Don't really care about it if I'm being honest. I'm pretty sure that might be the least useful the least useful book just ever. You know? Over 1.5 mil from that? Not bad. Yo, Theo in chat, how's it going? How are you doing tonight? Hello, son. Hello, Dad. How's it going? Selling this is lowball. Amazing. Doing alright? Nice. What have you been up to? Let me go to my island real quick. And let's see. I'm really tempted to buy some more accessory bag slots for that. But I cannot justify spending that many coins right now. Like, the amount of coins for accessory bag slots is just genuinely disgusting. Is this all the ones that I don't have yet? Interesting. Yeah, so for right now at least, I'll put this right there. And let me check something real quick. Okay. What do I want to do? That's the big question. I'm pretty set on doing Slayers, so let's see which one seems the best to do right now. Because, yeah, I think especially since Aatrox is still around, like, we just gotta. Yo, Yosasia, how are you doing tonight? How you been? Yo, Blaze, how are you doing? I'm doing good. The War Thunder streams and also, Minecraft Create Mod stuff is going to continue very soon. I just have been, busy with this event. Yo, Hollow, how are you doing tonight as well? But yeah, let's see, what should I go for? I could try for Spider 7, but I'm gonna be real, I really despise the entire Spider Slayer now. Like, it's just terrible. I really hate it. But how's Wolf Slayer looking? Oh, I guess I never claimed that. That's a whole level and a quarter that I never got. Okay, so what do I get from that? Overflex. Nowhere near being able to craft that. Could be nice to go for, but that's a long grind right there. I also messed up my sleep schedule because I was studying for my exam. Yeah, that happens. That's always fun. Hunter Talisman, I don't think I have. I mean, obviously I don't have that one yet, but do I even have the beginning level? Or is that the beginning level? Or is that all? I think that might just be the start to it. Yeah, because this is the Hunter Ring, okay. Yeah, going for the Power Orbs would be real nice, it just is such a long grind. And the biggest issue is, honestly, Slayer stuff on Iron Man, you gotta be very picky on what you go for, since by the time you get enough for something, that is as many of the Slayer drops as you have, most likely. Like, I can't go for, you know, level 7 and start making the Overflux and then also be able to make other stuff later on. Like, I can't choose both of these, you know? Because you just do not get enough wolf teeth, or revenant flesh, or whatever else. I gave my practical of computer and the writing one. The next exam is math. Nice, you got this. Good luck. Do you know how to PvP with mace? I'm gonna say no. I know the, like, essence of how people do it, but I would not pretend to know that I know how to actually do it. Soulflow Supercell would be kind of nice, or if a Soulflow battery. That could also be nice. I'm gonna be real. I also just really don't want to do Enderman Slayer. It is not sounding appealing currently. Obviously getting a bit closer to a Terminator would be great, but yeah, I don't even want to start that right now. I could try Inferno. Might as well. Here, I'll just take out a quarter of my coins because I have Cookie Buff. Which amp do you play in? SMP? I don't play on an SMP currently. I used to play on a server called Altitude, and then I played on a couple others, then me and West basically made our own, that didn't really last too long. There's been a lot of SMPs. But yeah, I'm not playing on any currently. But yeah, let's go ahead and start this. Not sure how well it's gonna go, but we'll see. Okay, Blaze might be a valid option, we'll see. Let me go ahead and grab the bat phone. I'm seeing if there's anything else I could potentially need. I don't think so. You should make one for community. Not in a bad way, but so I've heard. I tried to, but then people didn't follow the rules, and I didn't have the money to make like an actual server, and the whole thing kind of just went very poorly. And I kind of just gave up on the idea for now. If I ever was to become a lot bigger of a YouTuber and have more resources and more viewers and all that, then I would love to try again, but as of now, I'm staying away from the SMP idea. As cool as it is. I feel like that's kind of like the... I feel like you're not a Minecraft player if you've never wanted to make your own server, you know? It's like a canon event. Let's go warp never. Let me see, I can make my friends play it so there's a lot of people. That would be fun. Once again, I'm gonna stay away from the idea for now, but once again, if I ever end up being a lot bigger of a YouTuber, then I'll definitely reassess the idea, and that would be nice. Why does the Nether look so weird? I feel like... Oh, this doesn't have fog on. Yeah, I would explain it. I don't think I am quite powerful enough to be fighting these blazes, but I'm gonna see. Or wait, I went to the wrong area. Those are the ones I'm looking for. Those ones with 2 million or 12 million health. Those are gonna be fun. That's where I wanted to go. Let me test with a wolf pet. Which mode you were playing? I am playing on Hypixel SKYBLOCK. Because of the Year 500 raffle, there's a ton of bonuses right now. And trying to make the most of them. But yeah, specifically what I'm trying to do are what are called Slayers. And they are effectively boss versions of mobs that spawn in after you've killed enough of said mob. And yeah. Okay, I can consistently kill a T1. But everyone knows a T1 is not worth farming. Let's see, ooh, you should play Bed Wars. I do love me some Bed Wars. Not gonna be doing that tonight, but who knows. I do tend to do Bed Wars streams whenever there's Rush Bed Wars. Lately, not quite as much because Rush has been dying, and generally only has like 14 people playing, which isn't even enough for a game. But We do love some bed wars around here. Honestly, I might also just farm for the Rev Slayer in a little bit, considering that whatchamacallit, I still would love to go for a Warden Helm. That would be quite helpful. Let me step up here real quick and we'll see. I play on Hive. It's populated with people who are sweaty. Yeah, I used to play on Hive a fair amount. I think I might even have a video on Hive. Let's see, Droplet Wisp. Okay, so this is the Combat XP pet. I knew that, but still good to know. Okay, I can make one of these right now. There we go. Now the next thing is going to be giving me the daggers. Those are going to be helpful. Pain to get, but helpful. And after that, I can get the Inferno Minion, but that's going to be a pain. Let's see. How is your sleep schedule? You know, the usual, the average person would probably say very messed up. Personally, I'm a fan of it. It works for what I do. But, yeah, most people would probably not support my sleep schedule. So, in short, the answer I'll give is objectively not good. Let's see, if an incoming hit would deal at least 50% of your health, multiply its damage. Oh, nice. That could be helpful. What just almost killed me? I'm gonna bail. Explain it. I stay up till like 6 a.m. generally. That's basically it. Let's see. Yeah, this could be pretty helpful. It's gonna be a pain to get, but at least I do have a whipped magma cream. Okay, I'm gonna do this one last boss. And Auto Slayer should be turned off. Mine was 4. Fun! 4 is a good place to go to... Like, 4 is a good time to go to sleep at, you know? That's a good, like, middle ground. If only my hype had Wither Impact, that would make this whole thing so much easier. Yo, Someone21, how are you doing tonight? How's it going? How you been? Okay, there we go. I think that is enough Blaze Slayer for today. Are you strong enough for Warden? If the vanilla Warden was in this game mode, Yes. I'm just gonna go ahead and screenshot real quick. There's some funny... Where on earth did that screenshot go? Next level and free XP. Okay, I can't end on free XP from a next level. Good, what about you? I'm also good. I'm trying out some new mods, because Bad Lion killed itself. For lack of a better term. But yeah, I still love Bad Lion. It's such a good mod pack, but it didn't update. Lunar bought it to kill it. I saw they updated something about the wardrobe. Yeah, basically, finally, there's actual loadouts. So you can have your equipment, you can have your pet, your, Heart of the Forest and Mountain, Power Stone, stats, all that, as something that you can change every half minute from your inventory. With no difficulty at all. I haven't set any of them up yet, but they are some of the most valuable things SKYBLOCK's done in a while, I think. You stream on Twitch. I still really want to, but I have not started yet. I got kind of distracted by other stuff in real life, and didn't have the chance to set it up yet. But once I do, I still do intend on streaming on there. Okay, there we go. So you no longer need MVP Plus for all the slots? I'm not sure. It could just be that since I already have MVP Plus, it shows like that. Or not. I really don't know. Okay, that was an easy extra level of strength. You're really familiar with Twitch? Very nice. Okay, let's go back to the hub. And let's check what I got from this raffle. I'm so greatly upset right now. Let me check wiki, sounds good. This is my 14th loudmouth bass. And if you think I'm lying, I will prove it. There we go. Let's arrange them nice and neatly, you know. Can never have too many bass. I just used all my cakes to get that. This is what SKYBLOCK is about. Exactly. SKYBLOCK wouldn't be SKYBLOCK without loudmouth bass. Like, SKYBLOCK would be nothing without loudmouth bass, man. Today is a Saturday, so I have to study by. Farewell. Thank you very much for joining US Asia. Hope you have a great rest of your day or night. I'm assuming you mean you're saying bye. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. As I said, the War Thunder streams and all that will start pretty soon, in a few days again, hopefully. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Rev Slayer. I already got Rev 9, but I really want to just get that Warden Heart, you know? Like, it's getting kind of old at this point. I don't know if when I was still playing there was bass. There have been. There were loudmouth bass even, like, the last century raffle, and maybe even the one before that. They're just that insignificant. That's really the best way to say it. Like, that's how pointless they are. Because, yeah, it's this thing where you just, you know, you fight them and they might grow in weight and then they evolve and whatnot. And yeah, I think they've been around for a bit, but just were not important in the slightest. I don't think I got it. If I got it, I might have not have quit. Fair. You would have had the very essence of SKYBLOCK going for you. I think if you got it, you might have stayed as an Iron Man. But yeah, the other reason why I'm doing Rev instead of, another Slayer, which, I mean, considering that we have Aatrox and the raffle event, we're getting a lot of XP per Slayer. That should also equate to more RNG meter. I'm gonna check and confirm, but I feel like it will. Switching the profile was a bad idea. I told you! It was a terrible idea. Iron Man makes it so much more enjoyable to play this game. It makes the grind harder, yes, but you actually have a reason to grind. You don't just sit and grind for coins all day and then buy everything. Especially for switching a profile too, like I feel like that would really mess with that mindset of like, okay, I gotta grind for everything, and then suddenly, oh, I can buy things. The type of greed they talk about. Exactly. But yeah, what have you been up to, Someone 21, if you don't mind me asking? Let me go ahead and switch to Reaper Falchion. I will say I made a very bad choice on this Iron Man profile recently, something that genuinely is gonna cost me a lot of time. Something that I cannot really get the time back for. Something that I would have had to do anyway, but I wish I didn't do. Started playing Prominence? Very nice. I don't know if I've heard of that one. What's it about? Or like, what kind of game is it? I'm assuming it's a game, considering that you said you started playing it. But yeah, I made a grave mistake on this profile. In short, I wanted to get the speed at which I could do Revenants higher. I wanted to be able to kill them faster. It's the hardest Minecraft RPG. Ah! I feel like I have heard of that then. Very nice. But yeah, so anyway, I wanted to get the speed that I could do a Revenant Slayer at to be, you know, a bit faster. And, well, I was debating options, because, you know, once again, you gotta be pretty picky about what you actually go for on an Iron Man, especially with Slayers, because at the end of the day, one of the most annoying things to get is not even gonna be the rare drops, it's gonna be the actual, like, main Slayer drops, so like Reaper, or Revenant Viscera, or Wolf Teeth, or anything like that. So, with the very, very limited supply that I had, I made a choice. The choice to, out of the options of either saving and waiting for Wardenhelm, because I'm pretty sure that'll take a bit of Revenant Viscera. Takes a lot of Revenant Flesh, that's for sure. Or no, that's just Enchanted Rotten Flesh. Or I could have saved for, Axe of the Shredded. Or Halberd of the Shredded. It's always going to be the dumbest thing to me. But anyway, I thought, you know, Halberd of the Shredded is not going to be an easy grind. It's going to be a painful one. I need 4 sinew or shredded sinew, and by this point I was already basically at Rev 9 and had not gotten a single one. So I made Reaper armor, because it has that little bonus of having double damage against revs, or against zombies. And my damage with it is the same as it is with my Necron armor. Except I am way less survivable because I don't have enough zombie kills yet. And sure, if I... like, as my weapon gets better, that'll probably take over a little bit. But as my weapon gets better, I won't need it to take over anymore. So, I wasted so much Revenant Viscera. Like, so much. Recipe Reaper. It took... to clarify, I only made the 3 pieces. I did not make Reaper Mask yet. That's its own can of worms. But each one is a stack plus, you know, a few. And... yeah, so that was over 3 stacks of Revenant Viscera, when I could have just saved and gotten the Halberd of the Shredded. To be fair, there's no guarantee I would have gotten the Shredded Sinew, but still, at least I could have had it ever ready. Is that bug still a thing? That's a bug? I kind of just assumed that my Necron was that much better than that it kind of evened out, but that would make sense if it was a bug, because double damage is, should be better, or should be more valuable than, like, a bit of crit damage and strength per piece of armor. No, like the Reaper swap or something? Oh, I have no idea for that. I don't tend to check for, like, super fancy things like that in this game. But yeah, it very well could still be. But yeah, I certainly have no idea. I think when you shift then change armor, it still does for... yeah. I think it does for that, but the Fury thing only lasts for like 6 seconds anyway, so... I always love when things show, like, a profit per hour while I'm playing on Iron Man, because it's just like, oh, cool. That doesn't help me one bit. Okay, wait. Sky, Hanny... I'm still learning this whole Sky Hanny nonsense. Slayer... wait, how do I edit GUI locations? Okay, that's good. At least we'll be nice and Kudra. Wait, really? You leaked your hack client? Ah, yes, definitely. Sky Hanny. Biggest hack client in the game. But no, I think that other... I'm still getting used to this mod pack, but I think the other thing that I clicked on first was just like a mod menu for the other mods in it. Talking about Odin? Wait, what? I don't think this pack has Odin. And what even is Odin? Cool. Oh, fair. I was worried. I was like, dang, did Talented give me the wrong mod pack? Has Talented been up to some weird stuff all this time? If you couldn't tell by this joke, Talented was the one who suggested the mod pack. So if this mod pack is suspicious, I can just blame him. I was innocent, Your Honor. It was recommended. Yo, I know in chat, how's it going? How you been? Loudmouth Bass Battle? Gladly. Meet me at my island. Or not. Gotta love SKYBLOCK. Do not press shift when streaming. Like, actually, or... I think my game just died. What's... Finally, there we go. No! My poor bass. Let's see, wait. I had to confirm that you didn't just have, like, a super bass. What happened to iPixel servers? They're garbage, man. No, my 3-pound bass. No, my other bass. No, my other bass. I feel like I'm just feeding you bass at this point. I don't know how good of an idea this is. You wanna you wanna switch to a not 11-pound bass? At least I'm getting something from this. What even happens when the bass evolves to 50 pounds? GG, I know. Well thought. I'm gonna store the loudmouth bass remains in the same chest. For sentimental reasons, you know. But yeah, what even happens when it gets 50 pounds? There we go. Yeah, Hypixel servers are not having a fun time. I hate to say it, but I'm really glad that the year 500 raffle is gonna be gone by the time Cole is in office. Like, Cole is goated, but it would be rough if you mixed the lag of mining fiestas with the lag of this event. Let's see, anyone? Yo, Batman, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight, or today? Anyone want to be my friend, SKYBLOCK friend? I'm not gonna lie, I've already got like 20 pages of people on my friends list I gotta clear out. I'm sorry. Oh, that's upsetting. That's lame. How did I die to that? I know I was kind of low, but that one stray bomb that got thrown just barely killing me was so lame. What the noob? Exactly. I'm terrible. Let's see. But yeah, I always hate when that happens, when it has like 200,000 health left and is one hit away. And I just overestimate how quickly I can kill it. Or more specifically, how much I can tank its damage. There we go, that's better. Yo, I'm gonna go now, have a fun rest of the stream. Thank you very much, Someone21. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. And thank you so much for stopping by. But yeah, I'm gonna go until the Spooky Festival. And then, I mean, ideally during the Spooky Festival too, but not gonna lie, like, half the reason I'm streaming tonight is to remind myself to do the Spooky Festival. Because otherwise I would forget and play a different game and then miss it again. So y'all gotta remind me. As soon as it starts, I gotta be fishing. Or actually, no, I don't need to be fishing. I need to be getting the pumpkin guts. That's what I need. Because I need the event sack. And I need a whole lot of pumpkin guts for that. Pumpkin guts that I do not have. Is there any better way to get pumpkin guts? Do not remind him. You're right, I gotta remind myself. But yeah, is there any better way to get pumpkin guts, or is it just from the little pumpkin chests? we go. I am going to go ahead and look it up super quick, actually. Okay, yeah, it looks like they only are gotten from the trick or treat chest, or trick or treat chests. Normal mobs have a chance to spawn them. Okay, so just go around killing things, pretty much. I can do that. That's not that hard. That's what I'm doing anyway. Like, that's perfect. I'll just keep doing slayers. Technically, I could do the, that method with mining endstone and getting a ton of endermites, but why do that when I could multitask, you know? But yeah, what are you up to, I know? Ooh, foul flesh. I'll definitely use that. 100%. Playside tunnel comms, very nice. Are you looking for anything specific, or just doing them for the fun of it? I just went for mining XP, that's so fair. What are you going for now, like level 200? I really hope that they someday do have levels higher than level 60. Like, in a genuine sense, level 70 stats could open... Not necessarily open the door, but like... I don't know, I feel like it would be a good step forward, you know? Like, especially as more and more stuff comes out. Nothing in specific, I just want to use the XP boost, that's so fair. But yeah, like, as more and more stuff comes out, like, it would be kind of cool to have more stuff for late game players to actually grind for skill-wise. Yo, Red Crimson Wings, how have you been? Long time no see. Might as well be 100. Like, what the next max level for skills should be, or what are you referring to? Good, 3.5 bill earned from 25 hours of Diana, that is insane. Well done. Now doing Blaze for the first time ever. I kid you not. I was doing Blaze for the first time on this profile just like a few minutes ago. Perfect timing. I did like 3 bosses and then I said, you know, let's not do this again. One second. Okay, there we go. Had to take a sip of my drink real quick. Unfortunate place to spawn the boss, but could be worse. I only need less than 700 bosses to get a Warden Heart. Like, that's nothing. The concept of people actually having good RNG with Slayer bosses is insane to me. For example, in the entire time to get Rev 9, I got 2 Scythe Blades. And that's all. I might have gotten the Shredded Sinew by then, but I'm pretty sure I got it after Rev 9. And the dumbest part is that you need over double the XP to actually, like, RNG meter a Warden Heart. Like, I really gotta make Slayer drops a little less rare. My co-op got a Warden Heart from raffle, I'm so jealous. I got 14 Loudmouth Bass! To be fair, I did get 5 Cake Souls, and 2 of the Century Cakes and some other stuff, but I haven't gotten anything actually fancy. I just get a bunch of random nonsense that doesn't actually help my gameplay. Nothing I've gotten from the raffle helps my gameplay, I don't think. Because, like, Cake Souls are awesome. You know, cool. But this doesn't help me kill more things. This doesn't help me kill things faster. You know? You know what? Just for the sake of slightly faster kills, might as well put the Reaper Gem on here. Yeah, I mean, Frosty, not bad. There we go. Potentially, I might also do some Vampire Slayer, but as much as I should do that, I just really... That falls under the same level of, like, Spider Slayer, Enderman Slayer, and Blaze Slayer. Like, it's just terrible, and I hate it. There we go. Okay, yeah, I did want to check. How much XP am I actually gaining in the RNG meter? So right now we're at... I'm gonna write the number down. I ain't remembering that off the top of my head. Okay. Now I'm gonna see. I'm pretty sure it is. But I want to confirm if it's affected or not by the various buffs that are currently in place. Because yeah, this should be almost 3,000 XP more. Okay, yeah. That is fully affected. Also 3 days until the spooky festival. Woohoo! And then once again, we're just gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna keep doing Slayers. Oh, an undead catalyst? That's absolutely useless. Cool. Yo, how's it going? Q20 or 248. How are you doing today? Or tonight? Also, hot take, I still fully think that they need to add a foraging mare and a Kudra mare. Both of those need to become a thing. People would be more inclined to do Kudra if there was a mare that buffed drops or, you know, made the enemies weaker or something like that. And just kind of got Kudra back in people's brains. And, there's no reason that we shouldn't have a foraging there, you know? both of those things suck. They do! And that's because there's no mare that helps them. But no, they do suck in comparison to other skills, but that still, like... We had a whole ass foraging update, and we still don't have a mare for it. Like, how is that gonna happen? Kudra, you can't say the same thing for, but still, like, Kudra is such a big part of the game, and they're working to kind of make things different around it. Like, I know some people have said that they're kind of working on other armor sets that'll contend with the Kudra armor sets. But for now, like, why don't we have something that helps to just assist with that grind? Because it's such a long grind, and so few people actually play it at this point. Or at least last I checked, like, months ago. But yeah, Kudra I don't care as much for, but foraging I definitely think there should be a mare for. Because yeah, just imagine like 20 extra foraging wisdom, maybe 30, an innate extra like 10 or 15 sweep. Or foraging fortune probably would be better, since that would help everyone. Maybe like a foraging festival where you get unique drops that can do things. Basically just a marina or coal, but for foraging. Because yeah, we really need more mare options at this point. Like, everyone went crazy with Aura. Everyone loves anytime there's the mention of a new mare, but they just for some reason don't add them. Like, what's with that? I also love how everyone kind of just forgot about the concept of the pet luck rework. Like, why does pet luck still exist? I know you can say, like, oh, it helps with, pets that you find. Okay, it helps with, like, 2 pets in the entire game. Yo, Chess and Chat, how are you doing today? I bet I'm late. Sounds about right. You should be ashamed. Not actually. How are you doing today, Chess? And what are you saying, you two? I know the idea of pet luck? Or the idea of a pet luck rework? This is so off topic, but y'all ever just really want soup? Like a good old chicken noodle soup or something. To Chess? Oh, fair. I genuinely think that Hypixel took my RNG away after the handle. Been alternating between Cookie Clicker, Geometry Dash, and movies. Ooh, what movies have you been watching? Have you watched any of the ones that I recommended? Watched a couple of Star Wars movies, the first ones. Very nice. Are you watching them in release order or in actual, like, number order? I'm invested. As you should be. Star Wars is amazing. In some order, I don't know. Fair. Yeah, they didn't make it too simple. But yeah, as long as you're not watching them like backwards or something, you'll be all right. I'd say if I was to recommend it, or to recommend an order, I would say either in release order or in like the first movie, the second half, or the first half of the second movie in terms of release order, then all of the prequels, and then the last parts of the original trilogy. But yeah, as I said, pretty much any watch order except for backwards works. Alphabetical order. You know? I might have to try that. I feel like most of them would just fall in the T section, you know? Since a lot of them are like The Empire Strikes Back, The Last Jedi, The Return of the Jedi, stuff like that. The SKYBLOCK text? Yeah, it's not great. I am kind of tempted to just, you know, make it all better. There we go, that's what you gotta do. After this boss, I'm gonna switch it back, because it feels weird having some items normal and some items not. There we go. Like, if you're gonna make a pack texture, all of it. Yeah, exactly. SKYBLOCK texture pack ruined so much of my stuff. I'm sorry. Also, welcome to the stream, Prince Monkey. How are you doing today or tonight? If I textured every single SKYBLOCK item, I'd be happy. That's pretty hard. Dungeons map broke, even the hotbar one. That sucks, I'm sorry. But yeah, I could not agree more, Chess. It's so lame that some things, like the voodoo doll, which has no reason to stay as a pufferfish, are still the original texture. Like, I don't mind it, sure. But like, if you're gonna change things down to the abaphones and the, you know, Jacob's tickets and all this, like, change the pufferfish. Change the Maddox bat phone. If you're too lazy to make a good pack, don't make one in the first place. Yeah. I feel like I've heard that they're still adding things to it and just wanted to roll it out probably with this update. But still, like, just... why? I will say I do like that the other level colors are finally here with this new update. I hate fighting T5 revs on stairs, because their entire AI just gets completely messed up. Like, they do not know how to move on stairs. There we go. All the skills aren't textured. That too, yeah. But, and it does make it feel more skyblocky, but also, like, why is the floored zombie sword looking like an apple? What is this? Like, I like some of the items. I like that a lot of them are very simple. But why are a lot of them so simple? And then some of them are the most, like, outrageous item you've ever seen. And things like the combat XP boosts and all that are still the normal item. Like, why do we go from this as the aspect of the end, which is just a thick diamond sword, to this for the Wand of Atonement and this for the zombie sword? Like, why? Too many things are... It's not a consistent pack. That's my issue. Like, I can understand some of these things being kind of crazy, but why is the Ragnarok looking like this? That is doing way too much visual work for the Ragnarok. Like... You know... Why is the Dreadlord sword a golden sword? Hidden textured dyes and pet skins. I got 3 baby jade dragon skins right now. Amazing. But they had to retexture wishing compasses. It's still a compass! Why did they make a texture for the wishing compass? Why did they make textures for all these things? Now all of the robot parts look basically the exact same if you have them stacked. Like, before I would have been able to slightly tell which is which. Ain't no one's telling which of these they are. Why is the metal detector still just an iron hoe? I forgot wishing compass even existed. They're honestly really nice to use. I was looking for Bal last time I streamed, and I was just spamming those things on the magma area. Or why is the dungeon breaker not textured? But the architect's first draft is, and the dungeon chest key and all this. Why are wither catalysts just a little black ball? Like, the consistency of what is and isn't... Why are defuse kits and secret trackers not textured? This is... Now that I'm looking more at it, it's bothering me more and more. I swear my dumb hawk could cook up something better. But yeah, like, if every weapon got some, like, consistent look, kind of like this, where it just was simple, I'd be happier with it. But the fact that some things are super outrageous, some things are super boring, and then a lot of things still just aren't even textured, just isn't good. And the other thing, too, the actual item textures, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, should not be part of the pack. Like, this pack should be customizable pack where you can decide what you want, considering that the only real use for the pack, to my understanding, is going to be so that they can do, like, custom mobs and stuff like that. But you don't need custom items to have custom mobs. Or at least you don't need this many custom items. Most player heads items aren't. Yeah. It took me so long to find my F7 inventory setup. Fair. I have to imagine that would have been a pain. Okay, 40 minutes for the spooky festival. We're almost there. Also, why is the SKYBLOCK menu still an Everstar? And everything else is still its usual textures here? Like, I'm glad they didn't change these textures. But why is so much stuff changed, but not these things, you know? I know you were pointing the skills out already, Chess, but just to kind of add on to that thought. I had to use my mod with a search bar to grab stuff. Dang. When I logged in today, at first I was like, yo, SKYBLOCK texture pack. Yeah. I am glad that they didn't texture armor, I'm gonna be real. Like, this is a good armor set, you know? Leather armor as the best sets in the game. Pretty nice. Let's see. Still better optimized than Verf Sky, so that's one positive. Fair. Love my texture pack blocking mod. Also fair. I'm kinda tempted to get that, or to get one like that. But also, it doesn't bother me enough yet. I do think if they changed things like the menu, it would bother me enough to try to find a texture pack blocker. Oh my god, I got a snake rune! Yay! How nice. My current Skyblock strategy is to wait for fire sales, and if they're any good, buy. Next one is dog. Like, that's your next strategy in life, is to get a dog, or the next fire sale is bad? The fact that I'm not even actually halfway to Wardenheart is disgusting. Next fire sale is Boopy Rune. Fair. Yo! Patch, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today or tonight? Wardenheart grind is painful, bro. Just keep going. That's my goal. It's pain. I do agree. But yeah, especially with Aatrox and the raffle event going on, this is basically the best time to do it. What's your net worth right now? Here, wait, since the boss just spawned, I'll check in a little bit if I remember to, but I think it's about, like, 4 mil right now. It hasn't gone up too much since I have not been doing much, like, high-value things in the game as of late. Because, yeah, like, I didn't play pretty much at all for a long time and then went to fishing, which everyone knows, unless if you're really late game, fishing is not going to add much net worth. Let's see, thanks man, not too bad. Nice. You know? Thank you for the insight, Manly Bomba. I appreciate it. I appreciate the concern. Mine went up by 2 bill because of not playing. That's amazing. Yeah, let me see what's mine at right now. Where does it say net worth 3.7 bill? Ooh, Smite 6. No problem, thank you for letting me chat. Of course. How are you doing tonight, Manly Bomba? Is that with handle, and how much is handle right now? Well, it's not a handle anymore. It still only has Shadow Warp. And not that many enchants. But yeah, wait, I didn't actually check how much it's worth right now. Estimated value 770 mil. So not too shabby, not bad. Speaking of handle, M7 win. Technically, I could almost go into M7. I am Kata 35.5. We're getting there. If I do another good old dungeon stream at some point, we'll probably be able to do, or see if someone could carry me through it. I'm doing great, thank you. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good too. It's a good night. You know, I'm not getting great drops, but aside from that, everything's good. I also lost 14 loudmouth bass, which was a great strike to my mental being, but you know, I think I can recover from it. Let's see, can I see any level colors? Is there any easy way I can show all of them? I can carry M7, don't worry. If what you have told me is true, then that'll be very nice. Let's see, SKYBLOCK levels, leveling rewards. Okay, so I don't think it's actually updated this yet. Slash level. Okay, yeah, I don't... Either they haven't fully implemented it, or I'm just misunderstanding it, but like that level 295 is different from the usual color for it, right? I'm not seeing that wrong, right? You seen the new foraging island on Alpha? I saw that it was starting. I did not see what it actually looks like yet, but I am looking forward to it. I enjoy the hunting skill, so having over 100 new shards is going to be really fun. And also more foraging content. Like, honestly, I enjoy the foraging content. It's cool, it's good. Mainly because I want anything that can give any actual reason to go for a Jade Dragon. Like, I'm not gonna actually go for one yet, but I would really like a reason to, you know? Because as of right now, there's no reason for me to get one. Hate hunting, I'm still not hunting 25, dang. Neither am I, actually, but not out of hating it, out of boredom. Real, I'm still putting off buying one. Yeah, because it's just like, it's so many coins for something that, especially on an Iron Man, does not help you at that point in the game. Like, if you have a Jade Dragon, then you should have everything else you need with foraging pretty much done with. So it's not like you really need the extra sweep and all that anymore, and logs sell for nothing to NPC. You're a higher hunting level than me. Woot woot! Guess which geometry dash level I'm grinding right now. I don't know. Which one? Let's see. Bloodbath, everyone's heard of that. I can't say I have. What is it like? Maybe I've seen like a video of it or something. 10 bill gold collection win. Let's see, how close am I? I'm sure I'm pretty close. You know? I could probably do that in a couple days. Shouldn't be too hard. Pretty much for most popular level, extreme demon difficulty. That's a very friendly sounding difficulty, I like it. Now the real question is, I know. How much clay ball collection do you have? Wait, I need to check the other profile. Strawberry, I believe? No. Lemon. That's the one right there. Collections, where might those be? There they are. How many clay balls do y'all have? Can you beat almost 100, or over 167 million clay balls? $575K? Dang. That is so few. Did you just like not have minions down? Or did you go for actual fishing minions for XP, or did you just grind XP normally? I completely forgot that I spawned the boss all the way over there. I was so confused when it just teleported away. 10 million clay balls, not including my Iron Man. Let's talk about your gold collection instead. Yeah, that's... I need to pump those numbers up. I do agree there. Blaze, what's going on with the escape room video? So, what is going on with that is pretty much... it's all still set. I just need a... I'm still just trying to find a time that works for everyone, pretty much. Because, yeah, especially with Year 500, Talented and I have been distracted with this... And yeah, so that kind of got put... I'm not going to say on the back burner, because once things go on the back burner with my channel, they never happen. But, got put to the side a tiny bit, you know? Just until a good time can be figured out. Let's see. Yo, Real Teaming, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Or today? Heart soon, I know it. What do you mean? Oh, Warden Heart. That... I'm sorry, it's been so long that I just forgot it even is a possibility. I fished and it was painful. Yeah, that sounds painful. Especially since you probably did it before the Strider Surfers were around. Gold collection... Yeah, I need the gold collection, man. I gotta do better with that. I still need to powder mine some more, too. Let's see. Now, Watch Bro drops 10 Scythe Blades before metering it. And as I said, I already have 2 Scythe Blades. So it's not impossible. My gold collection is also pretty low. Yeah, you gotta get those numbers up too, honestly. Like, how are you ever gonna be able to deal damage with the golden dragon with your current gold collection? Only one more day! I hate when this boss spawns on the stairs. Slabs, to be more specific, but still stairs. There we go, finally. Add cookie collection when? That's a great question. My level 148 G-Dragon 12 mil gold collection don't seem to mind. You gotta fix that, man. Trust I'm gonna get it to level 200 soon. I believe you got this. I will say I don't know if I've collected my bestiary pretty much ever on this profile. So I've been saving a bit, you know. 24 million combat XP. Not as much as I would like to have, but you know, could be worse. I do not got this. I went off on a mining sidetrack for 4 months just to avoid leveling it. Well, did you... I mean, clearly you didn't, but did you get any more gold collection? You gotta be multitasking. But yeah, I am not looking forward to getting 500 mil to actually get the golden dragon. Nope, got a ton of clay site stuff though, that's good at least. I heard gold, yes you did. Everyone's gotta be mining gold. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it to the end of the spooky festival. I'm gonna try, but I might have to only do like half of it. It's getting late. To be fair, I knew how late it would be, but I overestimated how awake I would be. Or let me rephrase. I'm not even that tired yet, but, you know, at a certain point, you just gotta call it. Let's see. Let's not make everyone mine gold. I already have to deal with dumb people too often. No, see, the difference is, we're all gonna be intelligent. We all gotta just mine in the dwarven mines. In that little area in the royal mines. I've been working on the thumbnail for my cookie clicker video, even though I don't have the footage yet. It's always been weird to me when people do that. Not in a bad way, but like, for example, hate to kind of dox him, but West does that for some of his videos. And I always am just like, what if something interesting happens in the video? You never know. You gotta make it after. It's turning out amazing. Nice. Can't wait to see it. I always love when they die to the, what is it, Venomous that does that? I'll need to add the number of cookies onto the thumbnail once I do the combo, but other than that, it's done. Very nice. Also, I've spent so many coins that I do not have enough of already. That's the biggest issue, or not the biggest, but that is another big issue with Slayers, is just how expensive they get because of how many you have to do. Like, 50k is nothing, but 50k, you know, 300 times, it starts to become something. Way better than my last one, even though that one wasn't that bad. Fair. Well, as long as it isn't, like, too dark of a thumbnail, you got this. I'm sure it's gonna be great. Maybe you should mine gold to make money. That's what I was gonna say, is I need to kind of up my mining setup a little bit more, and then I could probably do that instead of farming, because I hate farming. Also, yo, Smite the S'more, I think that's your name. I just looked over to my phone to see it for a second, and I'm trying not to die. Welcome to the stream, how are you doing today? Let me confirm. Yeah, how you doing? Gold is bad for money. Well, I'm gonna be real. I'd prefer worse money than having to mine diamonds. Like, the actual process of mining diamonds is just too competitive. Pretty good, and you? I'm also good. Getting terrible drops from Slayers, but aside from that, it's a good time. Don't do it for money. Yeah, I know diamonds are better, but as I was saying, like, that you gotta be teleporting around so much, I think I just would rather not. Well, I really only need one unedited video to send to the leaderboard moderators. Fair. When's the next stream? Great question. Probably... Let's see, how long is left of raffle? We got 3 days. Okay, so probably the night after tomorrow night, and maybe the night after that. And then after that, I'm gonna start going back to normal streams, so like the occasional SKYBLOCK stream, mixed with some other games on my other channel, and some create stuff on this channel, most likely. So yeah, everything should get back to normal after the raffle's done. Is now a good time to tell you that I dropped both a Warden Heart and Overflux with only like 400k meter this raffle. Cool! I'm so happy for you! But yeah, genuinely congrats, but also I hate it. I watched one of Durelius's videos today, never watching bro again. I don't know, Durelius is a goat. Also, 11 people watching, welcome to the stream if you're new, welcome back if you're not. Also I gotta go, but I'll be there. Sounds good. Great seeing you, Smite the S'more. Also amazing name if you're still there. Okay, we got 8 minutes left for the Spooky Festival. I need quite a few pumpkin guts. After this boss, I'll go check my island to see exactly how many I'll need. Till next time, Smite, thank you very much again for joining the stream, and I hope to see you again next time. Durelius is the goat of producing slop at record speed. I mean, let's not mention any specific individuals who do money-making methods. But yeah, let's go to my island real quick. And how many pumpkin guts do I need for the recipe? Event. I'm gonna need 32 pumpkin guts, and how many do I have? 3. Okay, I need quite a few more. We'll be okay though, you know, it's fine. No, but like Durelius actually gets views and subs, unlike some money-making YouTube. A fair amount of them grow very, very fast. And then proceed to just ruin the money-making methods that they talk about, while Durelius just shares the news. Like, I support Durelius more than real-life news. And peak content creators. Exactly. We need more views, you know? We gotta fix that. Oh, I love getting another undead catalyst that's completely useless to me. It's so nice. So helpful. Like, I won't complain about getting Revenant Viscera from the bosses, but getting more runes just is so upsetting. Or the catalysts. Another golden powder, nice. Let's see, we're just over 600 bosses away now. It's a slow process, but we are chipping away at it. Am I technically over 50% now? That's the big question. I am! Genuinely, would rather do this than basically any farming grind, or most of the grinds in this game, honestly. Like, I know I'm complaining a lot, because, you know, every single one of these is a gamble, and I'm losing a lot of coins by not getting it sooner. But, at the end of the day, like, this is a lot more interesting to me than grinding F7 or farming or a lot of the other stuff. F7 with a good party could be fun. Oh, I love F7 with a good party. But, like, grinding F7 even with a good party is just kind of... It gets so boring so fast in my book. Like, I enjoy F7 as a concept, but it's like a rich ice cream or like a Wagyu steak, you know? You gotta... You take one bite and that's enough. Then you just kind of go and eat something else. Only one more minute until Spooky Festival. There's more Revenant Viscera. But yeah, I do enjoy F7, it's just a lot after the amount, or with the amount of grinding you have to do for it. I went on to Outcrow's channel, saw 500 mil an hour, and that made me laugh so bad. Yeah, I love Outcrow. That dude's such a funny dude. Like, all respect to him. I think I talked to him in a lobby once and he seemed cool. But just his videos are so funny. Really, almost any money-making method is really funny to me. Ooh, candy corn. I do like candy corn. Blast a lantern, pretty useless to me, but could be worse. Okay, what about... There we go. I refuse to fight the T5 up there. More Revenant Viscera, won't complain. There's a premium subscription on his money calculator website for $15 a month. Amazing. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. That was so funny. Did Kuvra ever release his... Wait. If not, and if it was like a hush-hush thing, I don't want to be doxing his plans, but if I remember right, I think Kuvra was going to do a website as well. I wonder if he ever released that. Okay, let's go to armor. That just gives a chance at... Okay, I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna call off... It's spooky, lock in. I thought you said not to remind me. But yeah, I am. Check DMs. Let's see. What does that mean? What is that? I don't think I have any weapon that would particularly be, like, the best against any of these mobs. Pumpkin guts! Yeah, that's what we've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Oh, that... Yeah, that would do it. Trick or treat chest, where is it? Genuinely, where is it? That's annoying. Dang. But yeah, I do really need to do spooky fishing as well, but I need that event sack, man. Let's see. Wait, Bat Pet deals more damage to them, increases drop chances, and I might as well. No real point not to. Okay, it's daytime again. I can go back to doing the Rev Slayer. I'm just gonna have to keep switching around. Skyblock is so funny, it really is. What specifically about it are you referring to? Gotta switch everything back. Mostly them, the money-making guide makers, agreed. Revenant Shard, not terrible. Like Bromato, Reaper Scythes are not gonna make 180 mil an hour. I think that's still my favorite video that I've ever seen for Skyblock, genuinely. It was so funny. Most realistic thing is that 2 coins an hour enchantment book flip. Fair. Ooh, Revenant Flesh is finally stacking up in my inventory. Revenant Viscera. Let's go ahead and craft as much of that as I can. Ooh, I am actually low on string for once in a very long time. That is not good. Not ideal. Let's go ahead and do this, just to keep that out of my inventory. Gonna take a sip of my water. Trick or treat chest! What's it gonna be? It's a trick! How could they? Let's see. If you ever feel sad, watch out Crow's Reaper Scythe Money Guide. Yeah, that's a good recommendation. Good suggestion. Love getting more useless stuff from the trick-or-treat chest. Whatever, trick-or-treat chest. Come on, pumpkin guts. Green candy. This game hates me. Going to Spider's Den and murder spiders for chests. Honestly, a good idea. I like multitasking to try to get the Warden Helm, but that might be the play. Here, after this boss, I'll try it a bit. The other thing is, I'm sure there will be plenty of other people doing that too, whereas for this, I can just have my own lobby. So that's the one issue with that idea, but yeah, I'm gonna go over there and see how it goes after this boss. I will agree that this is the better play. Wrong Slayer? I will say, prepping to go for the Glacial Scythe early into my Iron Man was such a good choice, because this took so long, but it's so worth it. Fire Pumpkin got so rare. Yay, another pumpkin gut. How dare I run out of mana. There we go. Okay, yeah, I might have to go back to Slayers. Like, this is good, but it's just... I'm not getting enough back for it to be worth not doing the revs. Or here, let's see real quick what I get from the raffle. Raffle 1 loudmouth bass. Woo woo. I'm probably gonna as well. Let's see, or will I just get nothing? I got a loudmouth bass! Yay! Best thing possible. We should battle, and I'll use the 16-pound one. Nah, I think I'll save this one for one that I actually have a chance at winning. But yeah, do you know what happens if you get it to the full 50 pounds? Okay, one more trick-or-treat chest, and then I'll go back to Slayers. Rarity upgrade? But, like, what does the rarity upgrade do? Like, does it become an accessory, or does it just have a rarity upgrade for no reason? Let's see. It apparently also goes up in value with each pound, probably more rewards. Interesting. Yo, Gamer Classics OG, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, new to this channel? Well, welcome to the channel in that case. We're doing the spooky event. Trying to get pumpkin guts, but the game kind of hates me. There we go, finally a solo lobby. Okay, yeah. I'll do a few more bosses and then I'll probably end the stream there. Because, yeah, I know I probably should do more of the Spooky Festival, but it's already been a pretty good length stream, you know? It's also very late and I need to sleep. Or do something other than this. One of those two options, just... You know, either one, really. What time is it for you? It is 5 a.m. Yay, another undead catalyst that I'll never need. Fake time, it's 2 p.m. You're right. I lied. Fake time, it's 12 a.m. Actually, fake time, it's 10 a.m. because it's 10 a.m. in SKYBLOCK. That's the only time that it really matters right now. Trick or treat chest, woo! Oh, of course, it's a trick. I feel like the Spooky Festival needs a rework. And that's not just me saying that because I am not getting good stuff, but like... I feel like it's gone unchanged for a really long time. Ooh, an epic ghoul pet. How much? Pet sale price only 2k, dang. Frickin' trick-or-treaters trying to kill me. Spooky cupcake? I mean, 30 strength and 20 speed on a pet is not bad compared to the pet items I have access to. Let's see. The image is AI. Exactly. Yay, ectoplasm! That's what we've been waiting for! Okay, yeah, I'll do one more boss after this one, and then I'll end the stream there. And maybe I will stream tomorrow night. It'll incentivize me to do more of this. Cause yeah, once again, like, there really is no better time to go for the Warden Heart, in my book. Dang, no actually good drops throughout the whole night. That is upsetting. Okay, yeah. I am gonna go sell this extra ghoul pet and put some stuff away, and then I'll end the stream there. Where's George at? George! Let's see, I still need Mythic Enderman, Legendary Black Cat. That's gonna be a pain to do, but it'll be doable. There's an extra 2k. Let's see, what's ectoplasm even used for again? Ghoul Buster, that would be good to get. It's used for the bat person stuff. Soul Whip, that's also good to get. That's why I need to do the, spooky fishing. Forgot about that. Okay, so I don't think... Sorry about that, had to yawn. I don't think that I'll need as much of that. Of some 1 pound basses battle. I'm down if you want to come to my island real quick. I've only got the one new one. Let's see, who's online real quick? Ooh, Cyclone and Die. Woohoo. Yeah! Rip. GG. Oh, I didn't realize that you get the equivalent pet XP of whatever weight the bass was. That's cool. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and AFK, get some more raffle tickets, you know, can't be forgetting to do that. And yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been a great stream tonight. And pretty productive in terms of the Slayers. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching again. Till next time, everyone. Have a great rest of your night or day. And goodbye.